Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are here to determine the greatest film we have ever watched during At the Movie. Thousands of you voted on our Instagram stories of which films were your favorite. That was the first round of the bracket you see here today. Now, we're gonna finish that bracket based on your answers, but stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how you can do the same thing and vote for your winner, even if you disagree with us. So let's get right into it. We have a matchup for the ages, two classic movies, Rocky and the Sandlot. So Rocky is one of those classic movies that no one really likes, but they have to like because it's in Philadelphia, right?
No.
You really like Rocky?
No.
No.
Sandlot? We were much more Sandlot fans?
No.
Sandlot, absolutely.
Why?
Absolutely.
No, it's for 2-year-olds.
2-year-olds.
It is for children.
First
You're
of all,
killing me, Smalls.
so many good quotes. They basically invented s'mores.
Name one good quote from that movie.
S'mores.
The Sandlot. Smalls lives on. All right, Rudy against Toy Story 3.
I'm all about Rudy. Sean Austin playing that part.
All I can see is
Fantastic.
him in the Goonies.
I
The whole time,
Lord of the
I
Rings.
just see him in the
Lord of the
Goonies.
Rings, I was gonna say, more of like the Hobbit.
He's such a good actor across the board.
Toy Story 3 has the evil purple bear, and I felt that this was the worst of all 3 Toy Story films.
Problem is, this is Toy Story 3. I feel like if Rudy was up against the OG Toy Story, maybe there's a chance. We had to
There are
watch
not a lot
Talking
of
Toys.
franchises that can successfully create film after film with a different story but the same concept.
And it's unpredictable. You didn't expect that sweet little strawberry bear to be evil.
I think we have a clear winner.
We don't!
It's Rudy.
We are going with Rudy. We are eliminating Toy Story because we can't pick all children's movies to move on here.
I disagree with
Okay.
both.
Yeah, I do too.
This is going horribly.
Officially, Rudy, 2 sport movies in round 2. So we're going Hacksaw Ridge war movie directly against Inside Out, another war movie. You might call it a War of the Minds.
Say it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hacksaw Ridge.
No! Inside Out
Ridge.
has everything. It has drama. It has romance. It has growing up. It has emotions. It has
In
sadness.
some ways, you could say Hacksaw Ridge had
I
romance.
think exactly.
It
100%.
But Inside Out
Bromance?
gave people
So
language
much
to their
bromance.
feelings.
Too.
Did you watch Hacksaw Ridge?
I watched part of it.
I watched Inside Out, and I did cry, I'll tell you that. When Sadness just like really was sad about herself.
like dragging her along
Like
the
when
ground.
she was like crying in the clouds, like that got me.
All right, so Inside Out, Hacksaw Ridge. Say it on the count of 3. What do you think? 1, 2, 3.
Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge.
We have a flipper.
I did.
He
Oh,
flipped.
What did you flip to?
I went to Inside Out.
Yeah!
I went to Inside Out.
You didn't even know the main character's name.
Long-term movie. Up next, we have Spider-Man versus Iron Man.
This is the first time Spider-Man had a first movie with a new character that wasn't a true origin story.
True, and it had Tony Stark as like the role model for him too.
I thought you were saying this is the first time Spider-Man was good.
Well, arguably also true.
No.
Iron Man shows up in both of them. People like him so much, he's in both. So arguably, I would say Iron Man should take
They
victory.
like him so much?
They love Iron Man.
I would argue
He's the
that.
best superhero. He is.
No,
Look
no,
at this
no,
guy.
no, no,
You're
no,
You're offending.
right here. Why are we debating when we have a huge mascot of Iron Man?
If you're looking back, at Iron Man, he had no development of character. He stayed that haughty, full of himself character.
not
Whereas
true.
in his Homecoming, he was a
Brian, you're
completely
losing.
different character.
You're losing this one.
all
But it
while
comes right
somehow
back to it.
still being arrogant the whole time.
Spider-Man.
We just said Iron Man like 7 times.
You said Iron Man. 4 movies left. Next round, Sandlot versus Rudy. 2 classic sports movies, head to head. I don't know how you're gonna choose.
I do.
Technically, you're gonna choose.
I'm going Sandlot.
Absolutely Sandlot.
Sandlot. I go by quotes. What you can quote.
And what's your favorite Sandlot quote?
You're killing me, Smalls.
We already said
that one.
Well, next one for me.
You said that so many times.
I love his the insults in this movie. There's one he's like, hey, do you have a fireplace? He's like, yeah. He's like, throw that hat in there. That big long billed hat that he has.
Wait,
So
this one
ridiculous.
where he's like, I'll give you a pickle and the...
No, that's
That's the Little Rascals,
Little Rascals,
right?
yeah.
It's like add baseball to the Little Rascals. It's really a baseball versus football question. Sandlot. Sandlot in the finals. Inside Out versus Spider-Man. Inside Out versus Spider-Man. I've heard it described one time. Pixar always reminds us that people have emotions in their movies. This one, they remind us that our emotions have emotions.
Spider-Man was just to make more money because there's like 80,000 of them already. Inside Out was actually to give language to our feelings.
I honestly am going Spider-Man because when I watch movies, I'm not watching for the feelings overall. So I'm looking for a movie to kind of escape from that.
Are you okay?
Because he needs to address his feelings.
I'm fine. I have a counselor to talk. I don't need a movie to do that.
It is official.
Spider-Man and Sandlot.
The finals. Here we go. Last round. For the finals, we have but Spider-Man against Sandlot. What we have is two childhood adventures in two very different worlds going against each other. So, does anybody really like Spider-Man over Sandlot?
No.
I do.
I'm just mad.
Are you just angry now?
Yes.
But the reality is, if you want something to be proud of, you got to pick something like a little more classic, a little more just real, authentic, older.
You're saying, would you feel okay if Spider-Man was called the best movie we've ever watched, ATM?
No.
I
like
if
Spider-Man.
Inside Out was.
You are a minority.
I would feel alright.
But I voted for Iron Man. This guy.
You thought Iron Man was coming through. Our official winner of the best movie of all time that we have watched at the movies is The Sandlot. Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause. Show us your excitement. You chose this list. You chose it. But guys, we want to know what you think. Tomorrow at 9 a.m., come back to our Instagram, LCBC Church, to check out our stories and to vote and finish out the bracket the way you think it should go. So, At the Movies is right around the corner. Don't forget to check out our website, lcbcchurch.com/atthemovies for gathering times, both online and at your local LCBC location. Now, just get to At the Movies because this year we can't wait to see you and we have some big surprises in store.